to get down to the club, and you ain't gonna like what's happening.
Oh, Lord.
They've been called one of the most influential bands in popular R&B. But after just 3 albums, The Time went their separate ways, leaving behind a reputation as one of the baddest bands in the land. But now they're back with their brand new Paisley Park Reprise album, Pandemonium. I'm Steve Ivory, and for the next hour, we'll hear selections from Pandemonium and talk with the Magnificent Seven: Morris Day, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Jesse Johnson, Monty Moyer, Jelly Bean Johnson, and Jerome Benton. Here now is Morris Day.
We tried to sit down in a room together and figure out what best describes what has been our thing, when we walked into a room or in concert, what one word best describes what the time is about from the first note, and what's going to best describe us getting back together when people see us again and hear us again. What's this one word? And Pandemonium was it.
In recent years, there have been several false starts on a Time reunion. In fact, Morris Day was in the middle of a successful solo career when talk about Pandemonium came about. But there was at least one ex-Time member determined to make a reunion happen.
I think it was the brainchild of Terry Lewis's. And as a matter of fact, the first time he mentioned it to me, they had been away from the whole scene longer than I had. So I was like, man, I don't think I'm ready for that. I got to groove on my thing a little longer, and then maybe. But I wasn't feeling too eager at that point. But, as time passed, the brothers were persistent, and here we are. But I'm not saying that I didn't want to do it. I'm just saying that the first time it was presented to me, I wasn't ready for it yet.
When did the politics really begin to take a toll on the group?
I think that the politics took its toll, just prior to Jimmy and Terry leaving the group. And then after that, we went forward and we did Ice Cream Castles, which was our biggest record. But by that time, I knew Jesse had his own thing happening. And it was just, I felt like I never really wanted to be involved with the group anymore if it wasn't the original members, And with Jimmy and Terry gone and Jesse leaving, I was like, well, there's really nothing here, So I figured it was time for me to get on too.
And when did your mind change?
I think, it was gradual, and then there was a point when we had said, okay, let's do this, and we had started to do it, and some things happened and everybody couldn't be involved. And so then at that point it was, I don't know, it's just been such a gradual and long drawn out thing. I mean, I think the first thing that the public probably read about the Time reunion might have been as long as 2.5, maybe 3 years ago. And it's just been, you're talking about 7 busy individuals. So that's been the main problem, as far as pulling everybody together. I think the creative process, a lot of the things were born on stage. A lot of the songs were born from grooves that would be like on the tail end of other songs that we had been performing. And that's how we did it.
How do you put 5 cats or 7 cats in a room and
let's
start?
Lot of times when you say that's the picture that you get, but a lot of times somebody might bring a groove and then 2 people work on it, and then a 3rd person come in, and we do it like that. It's not like just let's sit here and think of something.
Look, isn't that Morris Day over there? Who cares? Girl, is he still going on with Tracy? She should dump him. I wish she would, because I think he is so cute. Girl, Please. Do you think he would go out with me? Here he comes.
Band.
How much of the persona that you project on stage and on record and in movies, how much of that is you?